Okay, so if you don't like me and you love Jeremy, I'm fine with that. But just listen to the facts here. First fact, he mentions on the side flippantly in a video that he would challenge me to a 1, 3, or 5-year competition on investing. So I took it and I said, hey, I'm gonna give you your 1, 3, and 5-year, but I'm gonna add a 10-year. Because anyone who's a real investor, especially a guy like Jeremy who claims he looks at the long run and these growth companies that'll perform in the long run, should love a 10-year challenge, okay? I gave prizes for 1, 3, 5, and 10 years. I throw out a number. I said, let's deposit $1 million in the account. Whoever wins at the end of 10 years, $100,000 a year essentially, but I put different parameters in there. So I honored the things he asked for, okay? But I wanted real money because guys, nothing bothers me more than people who do this without anything on the line. It's so easy to talk. Talk is cheap. We've all heard that. I know you love Jeremy. If you love Jeremy, I'm fine with that, but just listen to the facts. Then he comes back and he starts to say that I'm gonna bail on him. Guys, this is a tactic very commonly used by people who want to provoke someone else to bail. It's so obvious. Then he says, well, I don't want to do a 10-year challenge, but I'll do it, but I want to do $30,000 a year, and we're going to keep track on Excel. He starts talking about Excel. Guys, there's a reason why he wants Excel. He does not have money. He doesn't have the money. There's no reason in this world to do it on Excel. I offered to have Charles Schwab, Fidelity, E-Trade, one of those companies, watch over the money. It's very easy to. It's very easy to have that happen. Watch over the money and report every year the results. I am not going to disclose my investments for 2 reasons. One, this might sound like a cop-out, but it's 100% true. Our lawyers have said repeatedly, and if you go to our community, in our chat, people say, what do you own? And I've been saying it for a few weeks now, guys, I'm not allowed to discuss what I own. This is very consistent. I can prove it over and over again. 2, I do not want, Jeremy claims like, oh, I'm these boring companies. There'll be a time when he gets desperate. Everything that I predicted in the last year and a half with guys like Jeremy and everybody else has happened. Jeremy will not be in this business in 3 to 5 years. So I'm not gonna get tangled in if he's not willing to put $1 million into an account. The code is he doesn't have money. You are following a guy who's trying to guide you and he doesn't have money. He pulls up one stock, Tesla, that's up a lot, and the rest of them, here's the deal, guys. When you lose 99% of your money, if you're up 1,600% in another stock, it doesn't make up for it. It's gonna happen over and over again. It's gonna happen over and over and over and over again. When you lose 99% on many companies, you have to have 17 companies. This is an unbelievable level to me. And you have Tesla, which is massively overpriced. And be like, oh, it's different. Well, so was Tattooed Chef. So was Voyager Digital. So was crypto. So were all these other companies that he's had lose 50 to 99%. I don't want to hear it. I get it. If you love Jeremy, you think I'm full of it. That's fine. But listen to the facts. If you're out there and you've had friends and you've had people you didn't like sit there and talk shit to you, and then you sit there and say, well, let's put our money on the line. Oh, no, I'm not doing that. I don't bet. Oh, that's essentially what Jeremy's trying to say. He does not have money though. That's why he's doing $30,000 a year. In his head, he was like, well, wait a second, what can I afford? I can afford $30,000 a year. Okay, how about I just say, we're gonna put it in Excel and we're gonna do it this way. Another point, he wants me to buy 10 companies for the next 10 years. Guys, I'm an investor. I'm gonna sit here and if a stock appreciates so much, if one of my boring companies appreciates so much, I want to get out of it and go buy a different one. That is absolutely asinine. No investor in the world would agree to that. Go look at Warren Buffett's 13F. Go look at Charlie Munger's 13F. Go look at Seth Klarman's 13F. Go look at Manish Prabhai's 13F. Go look at Michael Burry's 13F. When a stock goes up so much or their thesis changes, they get out of it. Go look at Cathie Wood. Cathie Wood has gotten out of how many stocks that she said she gets out of stocks that aren't anywhere close to her price targets. So I'm not gonna fall for this BS trap that he's trying to do, which I know what Jeremy is doing right now. He is scared. I get it. Some guy came out and called him out and put $1 million on the line. You want me to put $1 million on? Let me know where to wire the money. It'll be wired today. Today, it is done. Jeremy's sitting here going, oh my God, how do I do this? So Jeremy, instead of being a pansy and trying to deflect like you've been doing since day one, don't deflect. Just agree to the $1 million and then we can negotiate the terms. Oh, by the way, my people already emailed Jeremy and asked him to come on a live stream on Monday to discuss the terms. No response. So who's the one that's trying to deflect here? Who's the one that's trying to bail? Put the $1 million in an account. His counter to my $1 million in an account was, let's do $300,000 on Excel. What are we, children here? $300,000 in Excel? I can go to a high school kid and say, hey, you want to compete for $300,000 in Excel? Guess what they're going to do? It's not real money. They're going to sit there and do whatever. They're going to go YOLO the money. It's not real money. That's the point. When it's real money, you're going to behave differently. And that is exactly why I want real money. Because I don't believe that Jeremy really believes his thesis. He is scared to death. He sees his stocks falling. He sits there and brags about the one stock that's done well. He should be happy about it. He should be happy that he thinks only one of his stocks is going to go to zero. Okay, sounds good. Or fall 80, 90%. Sounds good. Then just put your money where your mouth is. Or your lack of money where your mouth is. Hey guys, forgot one thing after I left the hotel. Just remember, this is an easy deal for Jeremy. It's so easy for him. This is a lock for him. I'm an idiot. He's brilliant. I don't understand why he's not willing to deposit $1 million. He wants to make it 10 million. I'll make it 10 million. This is what's bothering me. He's sitting here talking about how awesome he is. He's not putting his money where his mouth is. This is an easy deal for him. If he just puts the $1 million in and we do the deal, he can invest in anything he wants, however he wants. Just don't add money and don't take money out. And we'll just see 1, 3, 5, and 10 years where we stand. It's so freaking simple. In fact, I'll do his $30,000 a year if he puts the $1 million in, but the final year, I want it to be the total to add up to $1 million. This is such an easy deal for him. He's so good. Put your money where your mouth is. If you're not, then shut the up.